Hey friends, it's Hattie from Honeybee Stampers. I am back from our little mini road trip that we took to go up and visit family. It was so much fun, but it's a lot. It's a lot to travel with a 1-year-old, I'll tell you that much. But he got to see some family and some friends, and it was amazing. But now I'm back and I'm jumping right in to work. Like literally, I worked my occupational therapy job today, and now I'm in the studio recording this video because there's some things that I want to share and they're time sensitive. So I want to make sure that I jump in here and share that with you guys. And I'm going to actually send out an email. I hadn't sent out an email in quite a while, so this will be a good time to do it. Okay, I hope you guys can see me. I am zooming right into Facebook is what I'm doing today. Playing around with technology a little bit, I'm learning as I go. But anyways, so tomorrow, let's just get started. Tomorrow is free shipping. Stampin' Up! Does free shipping every once in a while, not very often at all. So when it comes around, I definitely take advantage of it. It's a great time to just stock up on product that, supplies, like different supplies like cardstock, ink pads, for instance, embellish, anything really. It's a great time to stock up because you don't have to pay for shipping. So that's awesome. I want to make sure you guys know about that. But it is free shipping on anything that's $50 or more. So that's the stipulation. So make sure that your order is at least $50 retail before you can see that free shipping promotion added to your cart. And then I also wanted to tell you guys about Summer Stamp Camp. So Summer Stamp Camp is coming up. It's going to be July 17th, and it's from 1 to 4. Well, actually, it was 1 to 4. I'll just say it starts at 1 o'clock. We're going to open up the Zoom doors a little bit early so that people can hop on and make sure that their technology is working for them, because I know how that can be. And we're going to start promptly at 1 o'clock. And I don't know how long it's going to last because we're adding on something that we did at the last stamp camp, which was an opportunity to have some chatting and some hanging out with the other people that are present at the stamp camp. So it is a virtual event and it is on July 17th. However, if you're not able to come on that date because you have something else, a prior engagement, don't worry about it because it'll be recorded. And we have a Facebook group that will house all of the recordings, and it'll have the tutorials. You'll also get the tutorials emailed to you. And we've got some guest stampers that will be stamping with us. It'll be it's really fun. If you've not done a stamp camp with myself, and I also collaborate with another demonstrator in Canada, her name is Brenda Nelson, and she's an artisan designer for Stampin' Up. And she and I come together and we plan these really fun events for our customers and our friends and our team as well. So hopefully you guys can join us for that. I'll actually share a few items about the stamp camp with you guys today. Let me just kind of go over it because tonight I'm going to be accepting people into that Facebook group, and tomorrow we're going to be sharing the supply list that you'll need to complete some of the projects that are going to be included in the stamp camp. Now, just something to know that the supply list that we include is something so there are items that we have used on the projects, and you don't have to have everything that's on the supply list, but if you want to complete the projects exactly as we have, you can. I know that there's so many creative people that participate, and maybe they don't have all the ink colors or they don't have all the embellishments or embossing folders or whatever. Then they just kind of use what they have, and that's the fun part because everybody's projects still turn out great. Anyways, I just wanted to give that as a little caveat because I don't want people to be overwhelmed when you see, oh, I have to have this and that to participate. You really don't. We spend so much time preparing the kits that are sent to you so that once it comes to you, you're going to be successful. And this time we included the bundle. Usually I don't include the bundle because either people already have the bundle or they don't want that particular bundle. And so I include consumables, but we tried it a little bit different this time. And we included the actual bundle that we're going to be using. So you guys don't have to worry about that. The stamp set and the dies. Okay. And then all the designer series paper that you're going to need, I've already cut and prepped it for you. I mean, it is literally just a fun day. So I hope you guys will consider joining us for that. So let me tell you a little bit more about it. Let's see, I'm Zooming right now, so I need to hop over and check to make sure that I don't have any comments coming through, because I'd love to answer questions for you guys. Hi guys, hi Pam, hi Joni, thank you guys for hopping on. I'm just going to be chatting away. If you guys have questions, just let me know. I've got lots of honeybee happenings and updates that I wanted to share. Um, like I said, just got back into town last night, and then I had to work today, and now I'm jumping in and working, stamping. Oh gosh, so much to do. Okay, so with the stamp camp, the deadline to register is July 1st. And we had some people from our previous stamp camp register early, which is awesome because I was able to order your stamp set and your dies as soon as they went live in May. And so I have those because they did go on back order. I checked and I don't think they're on back order anymore. So that's good. I'll be able to order those on July 1st for the rest of the people who register. Okay, so let's see here. I have notes here so I can make sure I don't miss anything. So the stamp camp will include make and take packets. So you'll get an entire packet of make and takes. So I've created 5 cards. Brenda has created a 3D, like a box that has some cards inside of it, some cute mini cards inside of it. And so you'll get both kits for both of those. And I separate them out so that and I put labels on it and everything so that if you don't get a chance to put it all together right away, then you know what it is later when you do sit down to actually craft and create. And so this event is not a stamp along. We're going to be sharing all the projects with you and show you how to put together and teach you any tips, tricks, techniques, introduce any new product to you. So it's just kind of fun. Some people get together with friends and they do kind of a watch party, and they sit there and enjoy the event itself, and then they do the project later, because you will get a written tutorial with color pictures, and then you'll always have the video to refer back to if you have a question about how we did something in particular. So let's see, the make and take packets, like I said, and the product that you're going to get, and I actually have some of it here so I can show you while I'm talking. You're going to get the Sweet as a Peach stamp set. Very popular stamp set right now. And like I said, it was back ordered, but I think it's all good. I think it's back in now. And you're going to get a set of the peach dies. And I won't open this one up, but you can look online, or if you have the catalog, you can check it out. I believe it's on page 61 in the new annual catalog. You can see this suite of products in there. Very pretty stuff. Okay, so that's included, plus your make and takes. I always give a gift of gratitude because I'm so grateful for those of you who trust me to register for my events. And so I have a little gift that I've created, super cute. I can't wait for you guys to see it. So that will be included. And also, if you were somebody who registered early, so if you registered from the last stamp camp, we have you on our list as super stamper status. And something new that we're starting, or we're trying this time, and we'll see how it goes. But you're actually going to get a bonus card class, and there are going to be 4 projects. I've designed 2 and Brenda designed 2. And so you're going to get that card kit included in your kit as well. So super stamper status is already closed. And so the people who have earned it, I already know who they are. Okay. So just give you a heads up about that. Okay, and those of you who registered early, June 13th was early bird registration. You are going to get a free gift. And let me see, I think I have it in here. Yep. You're going to get the Genial Gems. Oh, that glare is really something. Okay, here it is. Genial Gems. You're going to get this included in your kit, and we use these on the projects as well. Now, if you did not register early, you're going to need to, this will be on the supply list as something that you're going to want if you want the cards to look exactly like mine or like Brenda's. Now, however, if you already have some gems, use those. Okay, so that's what I mean about not feeling pressured into having everything. Okay, so you can use these if you got them early bird, you can order them, or you can use something that you have at home. Okay, so that's what I want to talk about that. I do have some add-ons. Add-ons are a fun way for me to offer another perk to my stamp campers. So for add-ons, the one I'm talking about in particular, I have a Sweet as a, or You're a Peach bundle. Let me think, what did I call it? I called it a life's a peach accessory bag. Okay, that's what it was. Anyways, that bag is an additional, I think $29.50. You'll have to check. I'll share a link again on here for you guys to look at the details. But that accessory bag includes some designer series paper. Actually, I have it here. You're going to get half a pack of the You're a Peach designer series paper. Even though the projects that you're going to get in the stamp camp and the kit, I'm going to cut all of this for you. This is just going to be an additional half pack that you can use to create more projects later. Okay, so you're going to get half a pack of that, and you're going to get a half pack of this designer series paper, and this is the hand penned. Check it out in the catalog or on the website. You'll see how pretty it is. They're both so pretty. So you get a half a pack of each of those. You can also get the Baker's Twine Essential Pack. So Stampin' Up! Did Baker's Twine a little bit differently this time, where they have 5 different color twine. I have to do some pictures of these so it looks better, because I think there's a glare, really bad glare. So you'll get this included in that add-on kit. And there's black, let's see here, black, white, cream. I don't remember the exact colors. Gray granite, I think. Anyways, you will use those on the projects as well. If you don't have the twine, if you don't order the accessory pack that includes the twine, you'll just have to use your own twine. Or you can order this separately as well. Okay. What else does it include? Oh, yeah. And it also includes a full bolt of this pale papaya and white ribbon. I think I'll show you guys a little bit better on my other camera where there's not so much of a glare, but that's included. Plus you get this super cute little tote bag. Life's a Peach. I just think that's so cute. So you get that included as well. Okay, that's the accessory kit. You don't have to have it. It's just an add-on. The cost is $29.50. And that price is that's all those items that I just showed you, no shipping, no tax. So you're just paying it at cost. And then you get that little bag for free. So a little perk for my stamp campers. And then let's talk about our other add-on classes. Or add-on classes in general. So we always create an additional add-on class just for more variety. You don't have to take the add-on classes, but they're fun if you're going to have a day of stamping to just have extra projects to do. So we've both created 2 classes. Brenda created a class using the Create with Friends stamp set, the Sentiment stamp set. So you're going to get 4 cards and this stamp set included. And it's only $25. So that's one add-on class, Create with Friends. All of this is on my blog. And again, like I said, I'll share a link. And then the other class, the one that I designed, you will get a pack of the hand pen Memories and More card kit. Looks like this. So you'll get the pack wrapped just like this. I'm not going to open it up and go through it. It's going to be a little scavenger hunt for you when you get ready to do your projects. And you'll also get the coordinating Memories and More card envelope and card pack. Now, I designed 8 cards, 8 projects with this class, okay? 4 of them are going to be just like your regular card kits that I give out, where you're going to have, your base and whatever you need. Then I also designed 4 additional that is using this card pack, and you're going to just look at the tutorial, and I'll explain that at the event. But so 8 projects in total. All right. So it's a really adorable class, and that is also $25. And if you look at like this together, if you were to purchase this, this is $10 and this is $10. So the class is $25. And when you add shipping and tax and all that, I mean, you're essentially getting the card class for free. So great value. Again, little perk for my stamp campers. And then I'm going to share, let me tell you one more thing. So the hand pen, so there's a stamp set and a die that coordinates with that Memories and More pack. You can add this on at cost as well. You don't have to pay shipping or tax on this if you want it. If you don't want to use this, you can use whatever sentiments, whatever flower stamp sets that you want to complete the projects. I've designed, you'll see, it's really fun. It's great. This is just kind of an add-on if you want to do that. Okay. All right. And then you guys want a sneak peek? Here's a little sneak peek of one of the cards that I designed for Stamp Camp. Oh, so I'll show you guys this on my other camera, but such a cute little project. And it was really fun designing. When Brenda and I design, we try to think of, how to get the most out of the product, the bundle. And I know me personally, I try to use every stamp in the stamp set. I try to use every single die and also every designer series paper. So I patterned. So I feel like we did a really good job covering all of that for this particular stamp camp. So I hope you guys decide to join. Those of you who have already registered, I am going to be adding people tonight and tomorrow to that Facebook group, and we'll be releasing our final supply list to you tomorrow, just in time for the free shipping option that Stampin' Up! Has, or the free shipping promotion. So that's wonderful. Let's see if there's anything else. I have some notes here about Stamp Camp that I wanted to mention. Oh yeah, if you are a demonstrator already and you already have that bundle that's included with Stamp Camp, so you already have the peach bundle, Sweet as a Peach, then you can still do the Stamp Camp. You just let me know that you have the bundle and you choose another bundle of the same price or less, and I will I will switch it out for you. So don't feel like you can't do the Stamp Camp because you already have the bundle. I definitely will accommodate that. And then we also have a tutorial only option for those of you who don't want this awesome box of goodies to come to your mail. You just want the step-by-step tutorial. Then you can get all of the tutorials from the Stamp Camp. That includes my projects, Brenda's projects, the Super Stamper Status projects, as well as the 2 add-on classes. You get all of that for $30, and that's just a step-by-step color tutorial. Okay, I think that's it for Stamp Camp. I'm trying to think. I am going to be looking for people. If you didn't register for the add-on classes, I'm going to be posting about them in the Facebook group so that you make sure that you add that on, because I'll be placing a big order tomorrow as well with the free shipping. And Zoom is how we're going to be doing our Stamp Camp. It's going to be right on Zoom. It's recorded, so you can always watch it later. And let's see. I think that's it. So super excited about that. I've been super busy doing stuff with my team lately. I just sent out a ton of packages for recognition and prizes for my team. And so now that I've got that checked off my list, it's all about Stamp Camp. So I'll be prepping Stamp Camp starting, today and tomorrow. Okay, let's see here. What else? Okay, last chance list. So last chance list is going to be ending at the end of this month. And some of the stuff is up to 50% off. So make sure you check that out on the website. And I did a last chance list video actually a couple weeks ago. And I hope you got a chance to see it. And I shared some projects, and I have some more projects to share. A couple of them you saw in the last video, but there are a lot of new ones because I want to showcase my number one tool when I'm designing. So when I sit down to design, one of my favorite tools to use that Stampin' Up! Has is the designer series paper. Our designer series paper is just top notch. The designers at Stampin' Up!, some of them, they hand paint it or they hand draw it, and then they sent it off to the printer to do the mass printing and everything. But our paper, designer series paper, is some of the best out there. I love how the colors coordinate together, and I use those colors to help me, I guess, take the guesswork out of designing. I look at what colors they've used and what works well together, and that is how I design personally. I don't know about you guys, but I find that to be the easiest way. So I'm going to share with you guys some projects using some designer series paper that I'm going to be really sad that's going to be retiring. All right, and then one last thing before I flip over to my other camera is that the holiday catalog is coming out next month in July. Actually, it's coming out in August. I'm sorry. In July, demonstrators like myself or those who are on my team, we've already seen the catalogs. I got a copy in Hawaii, and then they just opened it up and released it to all the demonstrators in a PDF format so we can look through it. But starting in July, we get to start ordering from that catalog. I have been compiling a list of everybody who's ordered from me in the last year. Typically, I will send out a survey saying who wants the catalog, but this time I'm just sending the holiday catalogs out to everybody who ordered from me in the last year. So if you did not order from me in the last year and you want a catalog, hop on tomorrow and place an order with free shipping, and you'll get added to that catalog mailing list. You're going to get a holiday catalog, and you're going to get a celebration catalog. So excited about this. Celebration is it usually happens once a year, January, February, and March. This year it was just January and February. And then they're going to do it again in August and September. I think I've got that right. Yeah, because we as demonstrators can pre-earn in July. So you're going to get the celebration catalog, and that's for every $50 or every $100 you get a free product. And then you're also going to get the holiday catalog that's super cute. Oh, so cute. And when we were in Indiana, we stopped and visited my sweet friend Linda, and I left my catalog copy with her. So Linda, if you're watching, I love you, because that was my only copy, and I just love those hard copies, but I knew that Linda would enjoy it. So the holiday catalog is coming out, and like I said, if you want one from me, then make sure that you either place an order tomorrow or just contact me and let me know too. Okay. Let's flip over to my other camera, and I'm going to share with you guys some projects that from the last chance list. Well, let me go over here, and before we get into this, I'll just show you this really quick. So this is the paper. This is part of that accessory bag that I was talking about. Here's the hand penned paper. These colors are so soft and delicate. Look how pretty that is. And there's that. So when we got back from our trip to up north, we went to Chicago and visited my aunt and uncle. And then we went to Milwaukee and visited Steve's sister, Sarah. So Sterling's Aunt Sarah and her adorable daughter. She's got 4 girls. And yeah, so those were Sterling's only cousins, and we got to go up there and hang out. And Sterling went to his first baseball game. So I married into a family that loves the Brewers. And I've never really been into sports. So like I didn't really follow many teams or anything this is the other half pack of this is the You're a Peach designer series paper. This is the designer series paper that I use to design the projects, and Brenda did as well. So you won't get pieces of this already cut up, but then with the accessory bag, you're actually going to get half a pack that you can use. Anyway, so we went, and I don't know if I could say that, it was his first game, because I had a complete freak out moment. The seats that we were in the nosebleed section, and there was just nothing but this little short rail and then a huge plummet to the ground. And so I was like, no, I can't do it. My anxiety just like kicked in. And I don't have anxiety, I don't think. But all I could do is just picture my little bub flying over that railing and just plunging to the infield. And I just couldn't do it. So we ended up leaving and going back to my sister-in-law's house, and then Steve and the rest of them just stayed. His dad and the girls stayed and watched the game. But sorry, Sterling, you'll have to try it again when you're older and in some closer seats. Oh, it was just awful. I'm sure that I might have been overreacting. I think Steve thinks I was, but oh my gosh, it was terrible. Okay, anyway, so here's the Sweet as a Peach stamp set. Let me open this up so you guys can see what the dies look like too. You are going to get this included in the stamp kit. So those are the dies right there. And I think we used every single die. I love when that happens. So exciting. All right, I just wanted to show you guys these without the glare, and I think you still have a glare. But anyways, we've got, this is the gift for early bird registration. That's already over with. So you'll, if you didn't do early bird, then you're going to have to purchase these. And then this is part of the accessory bag. And this ribbon as well. Okay, here is just a sneak peek of one of the cards. So I just love this. It's such a cute stamp set and everything. All right, let's move on. So this catalog, the mini catalog, you can see this went on the trip with us and it spilled everything under the sun on it. I wanted to get on and do a video while I was up there, but I'm telling you, traveling with a 1-year-old and all the stops we made, holy moly, I just couldn't. I couldn't. But let me go through these. Starting on page 75, you're going to see the bundles. In my other video, I went through and showed you page by page here, but I just want to highlight the bundles again so that you can be aware that this is carrying over the Always in My Heart, but the 10% discount isn't. The Forever and Always bundle, this one is retiring. So if you like this, you better grab it because it's retiring. The Lots of Heart bundle, this is retiring as well. And the Kangaroo and Company, I'm not even sure if this is still available. I know it was on super low inventory a couple weeks ago. On page 76, excuse me, you're going to see that the Hydrangea Haven is carrying over, and you'll still get the 10% discount in the current catalog. The Wrapped Bouquet is retiring. White Curvy bundle is retiring. The Garden Wishes bundle is carrying over, but you're not going to get the 10%. So if you really like this one, then grab it now with that 10% discount. Next page, on page 77, the Brushed Blooms, this bundle is retiring. This one's a really pretty one. The Pretty Perennials is retiring. The Art Gallery, this one is actually carrying over, but you won't get the 10% discount. The Many Messages bundle, this one right here, this is the one that it's just one big background stamp that has all these sentiments, and you stamp it and then you can die cut all of them out at one time. These are carrying over, but the 10% discount is not. And then the Tranquil Thoughts, this is retiring. Simply Succulents, this is carrying over, but not the 10% discount. The Friends Are Like Seashells is carrying over, and so is that 10% discount. This is actually what we used for our last stamp camp. So I might get on and actually share the projects of all the projects from that stamp camp so people can kind of get a good feel as to what the stamp camp was like. But that's carrying over. The Friendly Flamingo is retiring. This is actually one of the add-on classes from that last stamp camp. In Bloom, this one's carrying over, and the 10% is not carrying over. The Shark Frenzy, this one is retiring. Prettiest Birthday, this one's retiring. The Snail, this is so sad, this one's retiring. That's so cute. And then on this page, on page 80, Delicate Petals, retiring. Welcoming Window, this is carrying over, and the 10% is still going to be available. The Floating and Fluttering, this one's retiring. Vine Design, this one's retiring. On page 81, the Handsomely Suited, this was perfect. Hopefully you guys had some Father's Day cards with this stamp set. This one's carrying over, but the 10% discount's not. The Ride the Range, this one's retiring. Hearts and Kisses, this one is retiring. Dragonfly Garden, this one's carrying over, and so is that 10% discount. Okay, last page of bundles. The Treasured Medallion stamp set, this one is carrying over. I'm sorry, this stamp set is retiring, but the punch is carrying over. The Sweet Strawberry bundle is carrying over. This one was on back order forever, so I'm so happy it's available now because it's so cute. And you can still get the 10% discount. The Sweet Ice Cream bundle, this one's carrying over, but the 10% discount will not. And then the Oval Occasions, the stamp set's retiring, but the double oval punch there is actually carrying over. So you'll see that. Okay, and like I mentioned, my favorite tool when it comes to designing is the designer series paper, right? Let me just zoom in a little bit. Okay. So here's the designer series paper that was in the this spring, I call it spring catalog still, that's going to be retiring at the end of this month. So we've got the Love You Always designer series paper. And let me see, I have some samples. So this is the part where I wanted to share a little bit. Let's see if I can even find it. Okay. So here's that paper, that Love You Always specialty designer series paper. Let me just check on something really quick. Got to remember. Okay, so, yep, that's retiring. Okay, just wanted to double check, second guess myself for a second. So here's just a card used creating that, created using that paper. Okay, and here's some more cards actually with that same, well, I'm just focusing on paper. So now let's move on to True Love designer series paper. And I guess I could have just picked this up then. Okay, so here is this adorable card. And you see the True Love designer series paper here. And then this is also True Love designer series paper. And here's another card. It doesn't have any designer series paper on it, but I wanted to share that with you. All of these projects here, the bundle that was used for this is all retiring. And I can't remember, I think I did show this in the last video. So there's that. Okay, this stamp set, the hay check or birthday check, is not retiring, it's carrying over, but you'll see that the True Love designer series paper is used on here. Oops, let me make sure I'm in the screen. Okay. And then this one. And here's a little love taking the designer series paper and covering the envelope flap so that it coordinates with the card. So that there's the paper there. This one went with this card. Okay. And then let's see here. This one right here. Sorry if I'm out of, maybe I better zoom out because I think I keep coming out of the screen. There we go. Okay. And then this is also, I showed this in the last video, but this is that design. Is that actually that top designer series paper right there? But it's all colored in. So how fun is that? You can make the flowers any color you want. And then you can also just stamp the flowers on the envelope as well. Okay, so let's see. Next is the Hydrangea Hill designer series paper. This paper is pretty. And since this paper, this stamp set or bundle is carrying over, I highly recommend grabbing a pack of this so that you can design with it. So here's a sweet little card. It's got acetate. Okay. That's using Hydrangea Hill paper. So does this one. I'm really glad that this paper is carrying over because it just coordinates so well with this bundle. And I didn't get a chance to play with this bundle on a live, like I didn't do any videos with it. So I still have an opportunity to do that, but I won't be showcasing the paper, unfortunately. There we go. The world is better because of you. Check out that sentiment. So sweet. Okay, I think those are all the cards I have with that. Oh, here's another card. This one didn't have designer series paper, but it went with that. I think it's called the Love You All. I know it's not Love You Always. Which bundle was that? It's the Lots of Heart. Here's the bundle, Lots of Heart. Those were the little heart cards. Okay. Dandy Garden. So this paper is also retiring. And let's see, I think I have a stack of these as well. So the designer series papers used here. You see it here on the envelope again and on the card. Super cute. Designer series paper just makes everything so cute. All right, let me just check my comments to make sure I'm not missing anything. Hi, Linda. I love you. Sterling loved his gifts that you gave him too. Hi, Lila. Hi, Linda. Hi, Veronica. Veronica, looks like you're traveling and it looks like you're having a ton of fun. So enjoy yourself. I'm loving all the pictures that you're sharing and posting. Okay, so let's go on to the Fine Art Floral Designer Series paper here. Grab my little stack of projects. Okay. This one was shown, this paper was shown in the last video, but here it is again. This paper is so pretty. And if my memory serves me correctly, there was a Stampin' Up! Designer, artisan, or artist that actually painted this. It's just incredible to me. And then, you know, they painted it and then Stampin' Up! Just turns it into designer series paper for us. Look how beautiful that is. I mean, you just don't even have to do much with this paper because it's so artistic, especially this one. This one, you just cut a piece of it out, stamp on there, and you're done. I love it. Okay, here's a little fun fold here. And here's the envelope that coordinates. Just a quick and easy card. And you'll see here, I use the embossing folder. It's called, what is it called? Painted Textures. I don't know why I can never remember these after. Oh, I got it right. So Painted Textures, it's on page 33 of this catalog. This is carrying over. I've been using this a lot. So you'll see it here on this card, but then you'll also see it in the background of the designer series paper. You can kind of see it in the background of that. Just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right. Moving on to Sand and Sea Designer Series paper. So I've showed you guys some of these cards already, but like for instance, this was a card from the stamp camp that, the last stamp camp that we did, a fun fold. Okay, and that uses that designer series paper. This is one of the cards I designed. And then here's just a quick and easy one. I have some more, I just don't know where I put them. So I'll set that to the side. But since that Sand and Sea, that Friends Are Like Seashells bundle is carrying over into the next catalog, this would be a great one to get if you want to continue to design with it. Now the Ice Cream Corner Designer Series paper. Oh, this bundle is also carrying over. My goodness, this paper is gorgeous. It's just yummy. Let's see here. I'm gonna grab some samples with that. Oh, here's another sample. This is the gift of gratitude that I gave stamp campers from the last stamp camp. And I've showed this off before, but they got some chocolates. And then this is the designer series paper that coordinates with it. And a little bit here as well. This was super fun to design and create. All right. So the Ice Cream Corner Designer Series paper. Here is a sweet card. Look how easy that is to create these projects. So this is part of my add-on class. Uh-oh, it's tearing. My add-on class from the last stamp camp as well. And I chose to use the designer series paper from the Ice Cream Corner bundle and just make it look a little different. This is for like a little kid's card. And then here's the other one that I designed with that class, add-on class too. And it uses the ice cream paper here again. Okay. The next one is the Snail Mail Designer Series paper. And this is another one. I just love the bright colors in this paper pack. And this is actually designer series paper that's cut out. Okay. So you can use some of the images on your projects and make them pop and look and just make it easy. Here's our next one. A little fun fold. Isn't that fun? Another one. All that paper there. These are actually stamped and colored. This is part of the designer series paper, and there's a die cut that cuts this out. And then you've got some paper down here as well. Okay, and the last set of designer series paper that's retiring is the Well Suited. And so this one is just a great pack that you could have on hand for masculine cards. And the Well Suited bundle is carrying over. So it'd be a great idea to have a pack of this in your arsenal, right? You'll see the paper here. So versatile. So this is a card, not this exact card. Do I have it in the pile? Oh, I do have it in the pile. Anyways, so I took the sentiment and just omitted the dads. So to one of the world's greatest, and it went to my team members who earned a spot on the $600 club or the $1,000 club on our team, just as a little thank you. So you can always omit things if you want to change it up a little bit. You could put you could put a birthday here instead of Father's Day if you wanted to. See this pretty paper here? So adding the designer series paper to the envelope just makes this simple card just so cute, right? And this is actually designer series paper that the the bow tie has been stamped on and then die cut. And just gives you just a whole fun little element there. And we've got the tie here, just perfect, right? And I'll show you actually how. Okay, so members of the Beehive on my team, their card looked like this. So you see one of the world's greatest. And I never stamp on the inside of the cards, and I don't stamp on the back of them, so that my team can take these cards and use them in their own personal life, in their own personal business, or whatever they're doing. Okay, oh, and one more cute little project here using that paper. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me see here if I can flip the camera back. Okay, so yes, I think that's it. I think I told you guys everything on my list that I wanted to talk about, and I hope to be sharing a little bit more with you guys in the next couple days. So if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll be happy to answer them for you or help you out. I do have a host code for the free shipping and for this month. So if you place an order using that host code, you're going to get a free gift from me. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Oh, let me check and make sure I don't have any questions. Hi, Rhonda. You're so welcome. Hope you guys enjoyed that. All right, take care. Bye-bye.